Hey, so welcome back to another gift talk. We are doing another episode of the Double Down Game Collection. This will be the last one of this series. Yes, we have reached our goal, and we've actually gone a little bit past it. We also picked up a game that I have been wanting to get for so long, and I finally found it for a good price and actually somewhere local. So I didn't have to order on eBay or anything like that. So really glad to get that. But let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to show off some of these little figures. I always love picking up video game or movie related toys. This one is one of the ghosts from Pac-Man. I believe it's from one of the cartoon series that showcases Pac-Man. Has the ghosts have like different personalities. This is also one of them that I picked up. I do not know her name, but I do know she's from the same series, and I picked up the Pac-Man from the same series last week, so you get to see that if you watch that video. I also picked up this little mini Funko Pop Pennywise. I love movies, especially some of the horror ones are a lot of fun, and I wanted to grab them. I'm going to put them up with the rest of my It stuff, and just keep on going. So. But now it's time to get to the games. And the first game that I picked up was Tetris Worlds for the PC. I love picking up anything Tetris-wise. And this is actually going to go on the Tetris shelf. It's in good condition. The disc is really clean. And it is nice to, have for my shelf. So that was number 399. And then this one was number 400, and it is Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo. Now, if you've seen, I think it was a couple episodes back, you saw that I picked up Jurassic Park 2. This does complete the series, so I can now play this one and then jump on Jurassic Park 2 and be able to play that. This is a very clean, cartridge, very nice. The pins shine, and there was hardly any gunk, grime, or fingerprints or mystery stains to get off of this thing. So really glad to get this. Got this at a local comic book store. So. Picked up this one. I did not know. I know there's one of these games that has some value, is also considered to be the better one. I thought it was this one. I guess it is not. But this one is Skylanders Swap Force. I picked this one up for like $2. I did not have it. Glad to add this to my collection. Eventually I will get around to playing these games. I think I got 3 of them, all for the Wii. I got to get the figures and the base and all that stuff. So still glad to grab it. This one I was really kind of looking forward to. I've seen it before. Decided to finally grab it. It is Metro 2033. I love that it is like less than 10 years away into the future, so kind of curious to see what technology they thought we were going to have, and just what the world was going to be like. I also am as you guys know, a huge first-person shooter, and this just seemed right up my alley. Monsters, guns, and a apocalyptic world sounds fantastic. So. Now, the last video game that we have, yes, it is the big one. It's the one I've been wanting to get for a year. I kept seeing it on eBay for $80, $90, $100, and to be honest, this game is only worth about $45. I do not know why it's so high on eBay. I hope it, I wish them only the best in selling them, because it means this copy will go up, but it is folklore. Now, I was first introduced to this game by El Dabstrero. He had it, or he picked it up in his collection. I saw it. It looked very interesting. He started talking about it. I went and looked up some of the gameplay. It looks amazing. I had to grab it. I am so thankful to him for actually showcasing his copy, and just really glad to get this. I did end up having to pay up for this just a little. It was $50. I did end up having like $10 worth of credit, so it was $40 for me, which isn't too bad. I really don't count credit, so that is very cool to get. I picked up one other video game related item. This will be the last for the pickups. It is this Game NES Atlas, Nintendo's player guide. Now, these are maps for NES games. The list is Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, Adventure of Link, Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, Star Tropics, Disney DuckTales, Disney Chippendales Rescue Rangers, Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2, TMNT 2, the arcade game, and then Castlevania 1 through 3. I love the way this looks. I love the artwork and the maps and all that stuff. It shows you, especially I looked at the Simon's Quest, which is Castlevania 2. It shows you where to pick up the holy water, where to pick up the Blackthorn whip, and it talks to you, which enemy do you have to kill to get the crystals and all that stuff. And I absolutely love it. It is a part of history if you had those games. And I know Castlevania 2, without the maps and all that stuff, without the strategy guide, it takes you hours, not upon hours, to figure out where to go, because there is no physical map. There is no next level. You have an open space, and depending whether you go right or left, you go to a swamp, you go to this, you would honestly have to go through every option to find everything, check every door, every room, and this really took the guesswork out of it. Probably killed a little bit of the fun, but I'm okay with that. I love the graphics. I love, the colors and the pictures, and just the list of games is going to be amazing and fun. So, well, guys, that is it for the pickups, but we are going to talk a little bit about what's next. So if you give me a minute, I drop something. First of all, we probably should go through the total amount of games that we have in the collection. We know that is now 403 video games. So we went over that 400 mark by 3 games. Not too bad. But just to give you an idea of what's each system that I am collecting for, what the numbers were. Atari, there were 10 Atari games, 20 NES games, 19 SNES games, 13 Super Famicom games, 6 PS1 games, 23 Xbox, the original Xbox games, 28 PS2 games, 90 Xbox 360 games, 6 GameCube games, 44 Wii games, 2 PC games, 78 Xbox One games, 46 PS3 games, and 18 Switch games. So that is currently the list of what systems and how many games there are. Give me a minute. A little bit of a scratchy throat, my bad. So, what are going to be some of the goals for next year? Actually, starting next weekend or next month, we'll start up the new challenge. I'm still going to game hunt and all that. I do know that there is a video game convention coming at the end of this month. Really looking forward to that. I will show you guys what I get from that. And just the normal week. But next month, we're going to start Series 2. Now, Series 2, we're going to try to double it down again. So we have 400 games. We're going to continue from there and double it to 800 games by the end of next year. So I'm really hoping I can manage to do it. I think that's a sufficient challenge for me. Now, we did have this list right here of games that I wanted to have by the end of them. We did get Extreme G Racing for the GameCube. We did get Baldur's Gate 2 for the original Xbox. And then we got Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube as well. I think this year I'm going to keep it simple. I'm only going to have 4 games, and then a couple of other goals that we're going to try to get to complete. And I'm going to tell you what those are right now. So the games I'm going to be going for, yes, I'm still going after Mario Kart's Double Dash for the GameCube. Blaster Master Blasting again for the PS1. I love the Neptunia series, and I'm going to try to get as many of those as possible. I'm going to start with Mega Dimension Neptunia 7. And then there is a Switch game that is called Dead or School. I'd love to grab that one as well. We'll start with those 4, see which ones I could pick up, and hopefully we can add some later on as they fill this list. So besides that, as far as systems, I don't know if I'm really going to go after any systems. If I obviously find some that are cheap, I would love to pick them up. Obviously, Super Nintendo, I still don't have one of those. I still don't have a PlayStation 1 or 2. Original Xbox, I thought I had one. It turned out to be modded. Was going to trade for a normal one with a friend. He ended up not having a Xbox, but he offered up some video games that he knew I wanted, including the Nightmare Before Christmas video game. So that was a decently good trade for myself. I'd still like to get one of those original Xboxes. And then I would love to get, if I can find one cheap enough, I have the money, I have the money, the item, and a good price, all at the same time, I will grab one of these 2. I would love to get a Super Nintendo or a 64. I grew up playing the N64, Smash Brothers, Star Fox, Wave Racer, so many good games for that system. I know it's really hot right now. I know not a lot of people are not trading them in because they are, the games are so expensive. The systems are expensive to a certain degree. The other one I would love to get is a Xbox X. I really want to play that Space Marines 2. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of the 40K Warhammer series. I am going to try to pick up as many of those as possible that I don't already have, and along with the Neptunia series. So I'm looking forward to grabbing that and hopefully getting to play it. But it's really going to have to come down to money, item, and the right price. And I don't see that forthcoming. If it does happen, great, wonderful. I can't wait. if it doesn't, I'm not going to be too disappointed. So, well, that is it. Next month starts the new series. I will actually make another playlist for season 2. So we'll see how that goes. And hopefully you guys will stick around, keep tuning in, keep hitting that like button. And if you guys want to see the next season and you enjoyed this one, or if you're new, go back and watch this season. See what I've picked up, how much I picked it up for, and so on. And, I'm sure we'll see you around for the second season. So, guys, it's a blast. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.